Yes, we are at the TT Grandstand, but no, we're not at the TT, we're at the Manx Grand Prix, and it's the centenary. Now, you don't normally have the sidecars go out at such an event. However, there will be some changes for the sidecars, and those changes are for the tires. Now, Avon tires are normally the suppliers, and there's a new supplier coming in town, HOOSIER tires from the USA. And now they need to test those tires, of course. So now the Avon tires will be no longer after this year. They have selected 4 sidecar outfits who are just behind us right there, who can give feedback on the tires, and they can go testing around the TT course just to see if they do fit this style of racing and this style of course. So we have the Birchells. Of course, we have Kevin Russo has jumped on that outfit for the Birchells just to go and test out the HOOSIER tires. We have the Molly. We have David Molyneux with Justin Sharp also there on the number 4 outfit. We have Tim Reeves and Mark Wilkes have made it over as well, fresh from the World Championship too. And then we have Callum and Ryan Crowe on their Haven Homes outfit. Callum, of course, fresh from his great World Championship appearance, helping the Birchells out. We miss the sidecars in the Manx Grand Prix, don't we? So it's nice to have them here, even if it is just for a little bit of a testing. Just to let the viewers know as well, we know why the tyres are changing. So Cooper Tyres are the company that owned Avon Tyres, who were the suppliers for the sidecars. Goodyear have taken over the company, and moving forward have decided to discontinue the sidecar part of their tyre range. So HOOSIER from the USA have stepped in. So fingers crossed, it all works out. Hey, Chris.
Yeah. And you did your little studying on all the tires, huh? I'm gonna let Haley do the thing here. She's got it all down. She's in the.
Am I getting geeky?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's gonna boy. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're only doing 1 lap, but they will be back again on Monday. All being well, back again on Monday to do another test. So I'm with Callum and Ryan Crowe now. You've just come in from the test. How did it go, Ryan?
Well, it was good. It's a good feeling to know that the tyre performed and behaved itself as I thought it might. You know, there was no, if anything, I'll be honest with you, Haley, I think it was better than the tyres we've ever had, because like Aggo's Leap and stuff like that, the bike has no squirm, it just jumps straight. Like Balacry, jumped straight, Ren Corn jumped straight, and on the grip out the corner is phenomenal. You know, I didn't expect it to grip like that, but no, it's good.
Okay.
Really good.
Positive news, eh, Callum?
Yeah, it was good news. It's a big change for a sidecar class, considering everyone's ran Avons for years and years, and to make this big change to HOOSIERs, it's a bit strange, but like Ryan said, it felt all right. And we'll go again on Monday, and we'll push a little bit harder and see what we can get out of her.
Mega. Now, we can't speak here and not mention the 2-3 you just did in the World Championship with the Birchells. Hello! Congratulations!
It took me a while to get back into that thing, I tell you. Just different platform. I thought, holy hell, I felt like I was
to the system.
Felt rusty. But no, it was great. Ben and the team brought me in and supported me, and I tried my best, and we got a 3rd and a 2nd, so
amazing.
It's all good.
Proud of him, Ryan?
Yeah, of course I am. I knew he'd go, he wouldn't let anybody down, would he?
Yeah.
Best passenger in the world, isn't he?
Of course he is.
Why everybody's after him.
So we've got Tim Reeves and Mark Wilkes here, fresh off the test. Tim, how did it feel?
Yeah, really good. Surprisingly good, yeah. Like, can't complain about anything. It felt good. It jumped. In fact, if anything, it was more stable. In a straight line, it jumped the bumps better for sure. We went down through Bray Hill and it jumped over Aggo's Leap much nicer. And normally it's a bit daunting for a start, you know, over the jump at Crosby, but this time it stayed in line. There was no horribleness at all, and definitely more corner entry grip on the left side when you turn in, because the tyre we used to use before had a lot bigger sidewall, so it used to flex a lot. But this one seems good, surprisingly good.
Mega news for the sidecars.
Yeah, it is for sure. Yeah, definitely, it's the way forward, and yeah, we're really pleased that it's working in our favour for a change.
Excellent. And we've got to touch on the world's marks. How do you feel it's going? Marks. That's
On the
new
world.
one. On the world's, yeah.
It's not going too bad for us. We got our bike going well now, so we're able to keep up with them in a straight line. We never had no problems around the corners, but yeah, we just lacked a little bit of straight line speed. Unfortunately, we had a bit of bad luck at the last round in Assen. Just had a bit of a shifter or gearbox issue, and we were leading the race, and then unfortunately last lap just got pipped to the
finish line. So yeah, unfortunately we settled for second, and then in the second race we had a few. Again, I think the gremlin from the first race reared its head, and yeah, unfortunately we dropped back all the way from first all the way. I think we finished 8th. So, but no, we're relatively happy with how it's going now, and yeah, we're looking forward to the next round.
And nice to get a cheeky lap around the TT course.
Oh, for sure. Where else would you want to be? And the sun's out, and it's you can't believe it. It's so nice for the organisers of the Manx Grand Prix to allow us this time, and I didn't think it would ever happen. But yeah, they've been really welcoming, and we can't believe how many people have come over to say how pleased they are to see us here. And I guess the Manx Grand Prix fans are slightly different to the TT, and they never get to see a sidecar. So yeah, it's really good to be here.
Thank you. Just got a goose pimple.
Yeah, bless you.
Bring me Liz.
I enjoy that.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Hello, three-wheelers around the world. We're back. The second tire testing is on today. We've had a delay. There's been damp patches around, I understand. Let's keep our fingers crossed. You have any news now? Can you give us an update?
Dave absolutely loves that new tyre.
Oh, does it good?
He said it's grippy, it's more safer, and it should make the sidecar racing safer. He said it's really, really good, and all the boys are giving the same feedback.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah.
it's looking good for the tyres.
Yeah.
The initial test and that yesterday was good, we steady away, and then today pushed it a bit harder. And the tyres performing well. I can't see any problem with that tyre being in the class, to be fair to you, Chris.
Oh, good. It's good. You're happy?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
The drive of it's good, the cornering of it's good. Just a massive thank you to the Manx Grand Prix TT organisers for getting us out and testing the tyres. It's a massive thing for our class.
Yeah.
To be able to get time in the Manx Grand Prix to allow us 4 sidecars here to test these tyres, and it only does the whole class good. To know that tyre is performing at speeds. That lap, if it was all together, would have been a good lap. And for that tyre to come back in that situation, it's mint. It's good. I did a lap on it on Saturday, and then I did all of Derby racing on it yesterday, just to see what it would be like at the circuits and stuff, and it's mint, and there it is again, still good, still gripping. It's not let itself go yet, so...
Yeah, well, that's good. How are you regulating the speeds here? You,
Just easing, so... Yeah, on Saturday it was, certain sections where it is just flat out and there's not much cornering to do, was flat out, but then certain corners like Ballagary, coming into Union Mills, Gorsley, places, all the fast corners that are pushing and leaning on the tyres, it was easier yesterday. Saturday was nice and easy on it. Today was a bit harder. The next session will go a bit harder again. It didn't do anything, didn't misbehave. One more lap would be ace, just to know that tyre's done 3 laps, and it just puts everything to rest that tyre will do 3 laps.
Yeah. Anything else you have to say about the team in general? Well, here.
Oh, I've just got the best team in the world, haven't I?
Well, yeah. Oh, Justin, I know that's. No, we want to hear about it, particularly because you're on in the backside of this beast here, right? And we want to hear what you have to say about it.
Because he has got a rib injury, haven't he?
Oh, geez.
Just broke 2 ribs a couple of weeks ago.
Did a couple of ribs at Fruxton the other week.
Oh, crikey.
Bit sore, struggling a bit with it.
Oh, was Dave pushing it hard out there, or he was taking?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh,
He wasn't looking.
he wasn't looking. He didn't say anything.
It's a bit different. That's the first full lap I've done around here since 2014. So it's a bit of an eye-opener. Start with as soon as I take a first knock on it, I was just struggling to breathe. It's just took the wind out of me, really.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just struggling a little bit with the platform. It's not what I'm used to, so yeah. For me, it's been a bit of an headache.
Well, obviously, this tyre test is crucial for the continuation of sidecars at the TT and that, because Avon have now, end of this year, I believe, are stopping production. So we're moving to these new HOOSIER tyres, and they seem to be okay at the moment. So yeah, we're just unfortunately we've had problems both Saturday and today. With a few, we're not entirely sure what it is. We're hoping we might have found it and get a good run out this time, but we only got less than halfway round, and it's not we're not sure what it is. I think it's something electrical or something, but because the engine's strong, starts off strong, and then something breaks down, and we as I say, we only done half a lap at kind of full speed, and then the rest of it we just cruised round. So, but no, we're here for the tyres are the things we're here to test, and we got a good lap, a good half a lap at speed on them, and they're feeling okay. So,
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
These guys are always in the World Championship here, huh? You're doing okay, but that's a different bike. It's the long bike. It's the F1. So in a way, you're having a little bit of gremlins here, but you can think about it now and try to sort. You get a little, because you don't get on it that much, do you?
No, that's it. No, you're dead right, Chris. No, it's this bike we only really use for the TT. So and the 700.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's it doesn't come out that often, but we like to try and get a little bit of testing on it, obviously before we get to the TT and whatnot.
I heard through the grapevine, aren't you and Tim testing these HOOSIERs on the F1?
Yeah,
you did a little work with them.
Yeah, we went to Chimay in Belgium and for a test for the big bike tyres, and again, they seemed pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, from my perspective, it's a little bit different. I don't quite get the feel that Tim feels. Like
that's what I was saying.
So yeah, for me, it doesn't.
It's all right.
It doesn't feel like. I mean, round here for me, it's just bumpy anyway. It doesn't matter what you got.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah, they're good, Chris. Bearing in mind the sidecar situation is we would be stuffed really, as a class without the HOOSIER stepping in and bailing the class out. We would be absolutely in the messy stuff, because with Avon going, there is no other option. So it's really good of the Manx Grand Prix organisers and the promoters of the TT to get together and organise this test for us, and it's working really good. I've obviously done some testing on the short circuit, and they on the short circuit they're great. They're just different. The feeling's the same, tiny little bit different. Nothing massive. Which a few tests for every rider. Once they try them, they'll realise that they are right. And here it was just a matter of making sure they're up to the speed, and they didn't do anything horrible. And we've done 2 laps now, and they're looking really good. The wear's good. There's no horribleness when they're in a straight line. It does over the jump's good. So couldn't be happier really. It's a good positive test for everyone.
Well, that's great. Wow, that was some summary we got there from Tim. That was a good one, right? Wow. Okay. Well, that's great. And by the way, we'll just sign off and let you get back. We have to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
We got a happy birthday. It's a birthday man here. We got here. All right.
Enjoy.
So far, so good. Yeah. It's quite different, but it's definitely positive, and it's certainly something that we can work with. And all the teams need to be confident and reassured that they're going to be fine, from every level, from the top right down to those guys that all make the same amount of effort to get here. So there's nothing to worry about. It's all good, and if anyone wants to know any information, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll tell them whatever they need to know.
Well, that's good. Wow, it comes right from the source here, huh? Ben, yeah. How do you feel sitting back there? You okay with that, Kevin?
Yeah, it's also really good to be back on a TT course. I was not there this year, and I really miss it. So it's nice, and of course with Ben, it's a good opportunity to help them. And then really thanks to the Birchal team, Ben and Tom, and then it's really nice to be back on a track on this lap.
Yeah. And so how is Tom?
He's getting there. Yeah, it's an injury. It's one that we can't rush, and we don't. There's a big picture involved, rather, the future of his career and of our team. So it's better to just make sure it's perfect before we rush Tom back on. And Callum did a great job for us at the last Grand Prix, and I really want to thank Kevin for jumping on for this test.
Some miles. I see that. It's good that you can dig these guys out when you need them, huh?
I know, they're like busters. I had the same one for 20 years, and then 2 come along at once.
Jeez, I mean, we got some prize guys here. And how are you doing with the World Championship?
Yeah, I'm doing the World Championship with Harry Payne, so we are actually 4th in the championship. So we try to just getting better and better to be back on a final podium.
Tell us a bit about how you're doing now on the World Championship this year.
Yeah, good. It was quite a big decision for us to come back to it, and we did a lot of work in the winter to make sure that we would be competitive, and so far we are. We're in a fight for the championship, which is great, and there's four races left, 2 rounds, 4 races, so
Oh, well, that's
see how
good.
we go.
Yeah, you have the shot at it, right? Again.
Yeah, sure.
Again.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Oh, yeah. This guy's on the podium all the time. World Championships, TT. Well, that's good. And you guys want to get back to work. Thanks a lot. And remember this. Okay.